So from now on, if you want to really focus on the idea of building a profitable revenue generating brand, then you need to understand that the idea of building a brand is literally the idea of just being accountable. That's all it is. That is it. If you then get to the point of understanding that your brand, right, is literally the idea of just being accountable, then it will change everything that you then decide to start doing and what you're currently doing and moving forward. And then with that, you then have to just identify accountability in these two ways, right? So, of course, with your personal brand, you have to realize that with your personal brand, that is you being accountable for yourself, right? That comes down to the amount of content that you're doing. And like I always say, your minimum standard, your frequency. It comes down to the way that you put yourself out for opportunities, the way that you network and you create strategic partnerships with people. You are accountable for yourself when it comes down to the idea of building your personal brand. However, when it comes to the idea of your business brand, right? That is you being accountable for your ICP. Whoever it is that you decide that you are going to work with and you are going to be developing content for, who you're going to be ultimately working with long term to be able to help them achieve their dream outcome, that is who you are accountable for your business brand. So when you then think of your personal brand as being accountable for yourself and your business brand being accountable for your ICP, then you can never go wrong, because everything that you do following that will always come down to you being accountable for yourself or for someone else. And when you hold that level of accountability towards anything that you decide to do in life, that's what gives you that level of discipline, right? When things are not going to plan or things aren't necessarily going the way you want it to go, it is that form of discipline that keeps you going, that keeps you going despite your motivation or despite the times when you don't feel like necessarily doing it. And when you have that foundation of accountability on your side, you can never go wrong. You can honestly never go wrong. So, honestly speaking, when you realize that your brand is literally you being accountable, and then you realize that your personal brand is you being accountable for yourself, and your business brand is you being accountable for your ICP, then that is the formula that you need to continue to keep thriving and striving. So, on that note, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace out. Look after yourself.